Hey, Chris, you know what to do. Go ahead, touch one. Touch one. That one right there, you're sure?
Yeah.
You don't want to change your mind? Okay, that's the one here. What do we got? We got the ace of spades. Say stop whenever you want.
Now.
You're sure?
Yeah.
You're sure?
Yeah.
What do we got? Ace of spades. Go ahead, touch a card. Anyone you want. Right there. What do we got? Oh, ace of spades. Okay, man. Say stop anytime.
Stop.
Right there. What do we got here? Let's see. Oh, ace of spades. Some forces are easy to do, but they don't really work in the real world. They're kind of come across as controlling. Others work great, but they're too elaborate. There's lots of reasons. But these five, I'm gonna do 5 times. 5 times 5, 25. Just showing off everywhere I go. These 5 are particularly commercial, easy to do. You get in, you get out, they look damn good. First one is the double lift force. I love this force. First, the force card starts on top, which is a nice place for it to be. It's up on top there like this. And you want it to look like you spread out the cards, they touch a card. Oh, you want to change your mind? You can touch another one. Yeah? No, you want to change your mind? I mean, how frickin' fair is that? They change their mind. You want it to look like you simply take the card out and turn it over. I mean, that's crazy fair. This is a great one for those who are just getting to their, really working on their double lift, because the cover for your get ready is built into the handling, okay? So the ace is on top. I spread out, give them a chance to change their mind, whatever they want. And it's in the action of coming over with my first finger, tip of the finger, and spinning the card out. It's in that action that gives me perfect visual cover to push off the top card slightly and pull it back. And when I push it back and forth 1,000 times, I release enough energy to free all of the baby fish. No, sorry, I got distracted. When you push and pull back, the pinky gets a break under the top card, okay? So I just did that. It's in that action. Here, push and pull, put it on top and turn it over. Double lift, okay? That is the double lift force. Now, the Hindu shuffle force, this one, amateur magicians think, does this really deceive people? It sure does every time, okay? Cards on the bottom. And I'm sure a bunch of you are familiar with what's called the Hindu shuffle, and you're just gonna pull cards off the top. I've taught this on the channel here for other uses. I don't know if I've taught it yet as a force though, okay? So that's what you're doing, not disturbing the bottom card at all. So all you do is you go through and you say, when you feel like it, say stop. They do. Lift up the cards to show and drop. It's a particularly nice one for pretending to read someone's mind. Because of course with the double lift force, when you turn it over on top, you see it, and I've even had people sort of say, hey, now you saw it too. So you have to use this force in one context. The Hindu force off the bottom is a beautiful one to go through. They call stop. You just turn the hand up and show them their card, drop. So it's a really beautiful force, has a real out of the hands kind of feel. So that would be the second force. The third force is this one I have taught on the channel, but it's been a while, and I'm sure some of you have forgotten it. Boy, I love this one. The card starts on the top, okay? And you basically are going to do this. You say, I'm going to go through the cards, and actually here, you touch any card. So that start about I'm going to go through the cards gives the impression that you're going to kind of count off cards maybe, and they're going to stop, but it's got a bit of a controlled feel. So as a performer, my subtext is I'm going to go through the cards and actually touch anyone you want. And that sets me up, okay? Because what you're doing is you're counting off the first few cards. The ace is there for reverse counting, so the ace ends up on the bottom of the packet, okay? Then you say, actually go ahead, touch any card. And when I add these on top of the packet now is underneath the whole spread. I spread all these cards so that wherever they touch, any card they touch, let's say there, okay? Just by tapping it, all of the cards I've spread end up going above the packet of cards, okay? So, ace is on top. I'm spreading, I then fan these out here, touch any card, they can change their mind, whatever, and when I'm done, I'm picking up all the cards, these are still down here, you can see here, and when I tap, and then I show. So that's another one that the card is not actually removed from the deck, okay, which is so nice. And then you can drop it back down there or whatever you want. So that is what I mean, that could be called the spread force, or I call it the touch tap and show one. Now, this next one is angly, okay, but boy, it flies. The ace is second from the top, okay? And you want to make it look like you riffle the cards, they call stop, you pick up all the cards, you put the card they stop down on the table, you put these back, and it's the force card. That's what you want it to look like. But in reality, what I have is the ace of spades is I riffle, and notice that I start with the cards as sort of lifted up towards me. They stop, because I'm going to go from this position to this position. I'm going to go from here to here, providing that break in focus and the visual misdirection I need to cover what I'm doing. Ace is second from the top, remember. I've got a pinky break under the top card. They riffle, and as I say, okay, and I go from here to here, I just take off the top card. So they call stop, and in this transition down, I let all the cards below the top card, and I'm deliberately using the back of my hands, the fingers, okay? And so I'm here, and what I'll often do is chew chewing gum just before doing this, and then during this motion, out my nostrils, I exhale the horrid smell of old chewing gum. It distracts everybody. So I'm here, they call stop, I break, only one card here. Quickly, but not too quickly, and I'm deliberately holding it this way, because if I held it this way, the illusion is ruined. I'm here, I bring it off. The motivation is to bring it off so I can drop, and even these, I don't want to keep these like that or they'd see how much of the deck is left. The whole thing moves from here to this. Then I drop this down onto the table, come over, plop these, and I force the ace. Okay, that's riffle bluff force. The last one is topper. Frank Garcia's topper. Lots of different applications I've used over the years with this. For this, the ace is on top, they touch any card, you outjog it slightly, and boy, it looks like you take that card out of the deck. I mean, how natural looking. Any card they touch comes right out. And there, what I'm doing is I'm here, and I'm gonna turn, and I'm here, fingers on the front, thumb at the top. And as I turn the deck, it's called wrist killing the deck, wrist kill. It's an expert magician term. As I wrist kill the deck, I'm going to push the card flush and drag it off the top with the thumb and get this wonderful sound. Combine the whole thing together. It's here, here like that. And those are my 5 favorite card forces. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah. Thank you so much for watching. It's beautiful to share this love of the art and science of deception with you guys, and you guys share it with me. It's a beautiful thing for sure. I hope you get a chance to use at least one of those forces, a little bit of practice, and of course keep in mind with this kind of card force, they're just a tool, they're a device. It's what you do with them that really matters, connecting with people. Some mind-blowing, crazy-ass revelation of the force is the key here. Just being able to name the card, it was the ace of spades, right? Kind of lame. There's a whole side of magic. There are details, of course, that are a lot more important than just the brute tricks and stuff like that. And some of that stuff I talk about in my newsletter. I know a lot of you may not know. I have a newsletter. It goes out about once a week, sometimes twice, but usually it's once a week. Sometimes there's product news in there, upcoming stuff about this or that, something I'm going to release to the magic fraternity. And a lot of times it's just an email I fire out talking about an experience I had recently performing, or it could be a tip about, you know, practicing, this kind of thing. So I think there's a lot of value in the newsletter, and it's free. So you'll find the link to the newsletter down there. Click on the link and you'll be able to then sign up for the free newsletter. Just a suggestion there. I think that's it. Of course, hit the like button and subscribe if you're serious about learning and you're having fun with the art and science of deception, amazing friends, or I know a whole bunch of people in business also use these tricks to kind of connect with clients and all that stuff. Whoever you are, wherever you come from, hopefully you'll subscribe to the channel, and I've got another crazy video coming soon.